What's going on, guys? Borche here from the football capital. I am joined with the Aussie Gooner, Steve. Steve, where the fuck are we, bro?
Mate, I've come over here to pretty much knock some sense into all these City fans. These guys are celebrating on this boat, and I thought, you know what, it ain't going to happen, not with me around. So I've come down here, crashed the party, kicked, shits and giggles, ate their food, took pictures with friggin' Bozza, shook hands with Les Scott, had a bit of a laugh, and I'm here with another Man United fan having a laugh at the shambles at East City.
100%. Hey, we're crashing the party a little bit, but you know what, Steve? Sheikh Mansour has looked after us.
Mate, I want to shake the Sheikh's hand, mate. Like, if I could shake your hand, mate, I would do it right now. You are a fucking top-notch bloke. Seriously, you know how to throw a party. And even if it's for fucking people that don't support your club.
Yeah, look, I don't see the Cronkies or the Glazers throwing us a party like this. And to be honest, Steve, we got to see the Premier League trophy. I think that's the closest we're going to get to it in a while. What do you reckon, bro?
I honestly think that's the closest Arsenal are going to get to it through me for a while. Because that's the only way they're going to fucking get... They're going to have to come over to me and just go, yep, Arsenal trophy. That's the only way... Premier League trophy. That's the way it's going to be, mate. Hate to say it, but unfortunately, we're a shambles.
Yes, look, we are a shambles. But guys, look, we're here to preview this weekend's game, Manchester United and Arsenal. Look, you know what, bro? Like, we know what happened this morning with Arsenal and Chelsea. Got the job done. Mikel Arteta, give him a contract. Give him the 10 years. Was Gunnosaurus there? Because I said, if Gunnosaurus plays, Gunnosaurus scores.
The spirit of Gunnosaurus might have been there. You know what I mean? It was for Gunnosaurus. It was all for him. I mean, look, I think Abramovich was probably thinking of hiring Gunnosaurus. His last thing he could do for Chelsea, and well, we all saw the result. 4-2, and now we've got to go do the job against this lot. They're coming over our way, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of confident, mate. I'm feeling a bit confident.
Yeah, look, Manchester United, Arsenal. We're going to do a bit of a preview. Obviously, look, Steve, you guys are coming off a good result. The last couple of weeks haven't been the best 3 losses on the trot. 4 losses in 5. Man United, I mean, we're shambolic. We saw the performance against Liverpool. I mean, the result speaks for itself, absolutely. But let's get into this game. Steve. Arsenal at home. I think you guys now, like, it's clear to say now the Chelsea game was the defining result whether Arsenal's going to be a real contender for that top 4 spot. And because you guys have won, I think now definitely so it's you and Spurs. I told you United are out because we can't do the job. And I know it's Liverpool. I know it is Liverpool.
Yeah.
But then I think in the run that we have, I think we might have Brentford. We might have Crystal Palace. And it's just hard to see us getting a result. So at the moment, Arsenal, Spurs the favourite. But going into this one now. And don't forget, we will have a review for the Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea, Arsenal. We'll drop that as well. So maybe catch that before this one. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that back as well. Also, Steve's going to be doing a review Arsenal and Chelsea on his channel with Hanif as well.
Yeah, Hanif is going to be there as well. We're going to review this. He's borderline crying. He's in tears. COVID safe hug and all that. I mean, Hanif is a former shadow of himself now. Yeah, it's all right though. It's all right. They deserve the shafting. I mean, look, sometimes you got to take them down a notch. And I mean, if it's going to happen, why not happen to a London rival?
I'm hearing it was meant to be save the bridge, but what happened? You were meant to save it, not destroy it. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I thought if we knocked it down, they'd build a new one. I mean, that bridge is getting old anyway. I mean, when was the last time Chelsea Football Club ever did some sort of renovation to their fucking stadium? Sweet never. So I thought if we fucking burn the fucking bridge down completely, then maybe they'll get a fucking brand new bridge. It's a win. Chance, yeah. It's a win-win, mate, It's
a win-win. So you're saying Chelsea supporters should be happy pretty much?
Mate, they should be jumping for joy. And look, sweet dreams are made of these,
Play the track, DJ, play the track. But look, Steve, going into this game, Man United, Arsenal at the Emirates, I mean, how do you see this one going for you guys? What do you expect? A bit more of the same in terms of the lineup. I know Nketiah started up front again, bagged himself 2 goals. Was it Ben White at right back?
Yeah, Ben White was at right back, and I think Ben White's performance in the game against Chelsea was shambolic. The 2 goals that were scored against us were on his right side. They targeted that end. So I think if Arteta's moving forward, he either starts Cedric, plays a back 3, or goes back to a back 4 and plays his classic 4-2-3-1. But with Arteta now, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, the formation that we saw against Chelsea was out of the woodwork. I didn't see that coming. I honestly thought he was going to play a 4-1-4-1. And I think against Man United, all we can do is go there and defend not as poorly as them. Because, let's be honest, both United, Chelsea, and Tottenham and Arsenal can't defend to save their fucking lives. So this is going to be a battle of the defenders. Seriously.
Look, you don't have to tell me anything about poor defending, bro, because after that Liverpool game, it was absolutely shambolic. But and I'll be honest with you, I don't see a bounce back in this game for United. I mean, a draw. If we get a draw, you could say it's a good result for United, but there's a lot of things that went wrong in that Liverpool game. I don't see how in the space of a couple of days that we're gonna bounce back from this. I don't know. It's hard. Like I want us to win, and it's not. It's 3 weeks.
It's realistic. You're being realistic.
But 3 weeks ago, I said to you that our top 4 race, Champions League is done. So it's not the whole point of this. It's not about
the Liverpool game.
It's not about the Liverpool. It's not about making top 4. It's about beating Arsenal. Because Carragher can talk all this shit about these City and Liverpool having a rivalry, but we all know, guys, who the real rivalry is. Manchester United and us. It's the biggest rivalry. We know that, especially back in the day. Look, Liverpool, Man United, yes, but in terms of what it meant, we were both challenging for the trophies. That was the game. That was the game. But that's what it is for me. It's get the 3 points because it's Arsenal. Nothing to do with Champions League football. Nothing to do with making the 4 or climbing the table. It's bragging rights. At the end of the day, it's bragging rights. Unfortunately, Ollie is not here, so there's no Sakiko. It's not the Sakiko. But how do you see this one panning out, Steve?
Look, both teams are going to have to be up for it, and it is bragging rights. The game against Chelsea was bragging rights. I picked that game to be a 3-0, and we've come out, London rivals, London derby, Arsenal have come through. Now, this game is as important to Arsenal as it is Man United. The points are on the line for Arsenal, but the bragging rights are important. That rivalry is real, and it always will be. This is not a City-Liverpool rivalry where Pep and Klopp can hug each other and go do whatever they've got to do in the back fucking room, right? This is a rivalry that goes back in the fucking day. This is fucking Keane Vieira. Haven't forgotten, never forgotten, and it's going to be a battle. So I really do believe that this is going to be blood and guts on the pitch. I think both teams are going to go at it because they've got everything to lose, right? Everything to lose in this. They need to win this point. They need to win this game, Man United, purely because they've had a shambolic season, and at least some way they could finish up on a high. That'd be 2 games against Arsenal this season that you would have won if you beat us here again. So that is bragging rights this season, beating us 2 times and us making top 4. That's saying something. But then again, I don't think Arsenal are going to make it as easy as they did for Chelsea. I'm pretty sure when they come into this game against Man United, they're going to have to solidify their defence. I don't think that's going to be the same for you. I don't think you guys have got the personnel to make a strong defence. But the X factor, Cristiano Ronaldo, which he probably will play. I reckon he will play. That is the biggest threat on the pitch. Him and Jadon Sancho are the only players I'm worried about, and that's to be honest. The rest of them, mate, they don't even have to be there.
Yeah, look, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I hope, look, we all know what happened with Cristiano during the week, so my expectations that if he's left out, he's left out. Obviously, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like,
it's family.
It's family over football, 100%. But Steve, I look at who's going to win it for United. I look at who's going to win. I look all over that pitch. I've got poor Pogba, 90 million, walking off my field, not even trying, bro. After 6 minutes, just giving up. I had an 18-year-old Hannibal that comes on the field and gives it his all and almost got sent off because of some of the Fellaini. What is it with the afro? We got Guendouzi, Fellaini. They're just the red card merchants. They're putting in the hard tackles. But you know what, man? Like, we need to bounce back, bro. We need to bounce back. It's like double D's on a treadmill, bro. We need to bounce back. You know, but I don't see it happening. I don't see where the goals are coming from United. When we versed you last time, it was Ollie got sacked. We had Carrick in for his second game in charge, and it was like a little bit of a honeymoon period where you can say, all right, the boys are going to play for whoever comes in next. But now I think they've down tooled for Rangnick 100%. I can't. I don't. It's just hard to watch, hard to explain. It's just we're here every single week with United. I find it really hard to see us winning. I find it hard. I'll take a draw now. After watching your performance against Chelsea, I'll definitely take the draw now. But I don't know, bro. Honestly, I'll probably say 1-1. I'll probably say 2-2. But you guys got your goals against Chelsea because their backline was full of mistakes. And welcome to our backline, Miley Cyrus FC. We got no back. And it's that I just see Arsenal scoring goals. They'll be on the bounce. But for you, are you going for an Arsenal win? And if so, who's winning it and where are you guys winning it? What part of the field?
Okay, Arsenal win. It's going to be 2-0. I don't think United...
Fuck! 2-0. There you go.
It's going to be 2-0. I hate to say it. Where's the battle going to be won? Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side is going to tear apart fucking Telles, and I think he's going to be opening up opportunities for Martin Odegaard and ESR again. So if it's not Odegaard or ESR, it will be Saka. And to be perfectly honest, I think that if United are held in their own third between the defenders and the midfield, you're fucked. You're fucked. As soon as that happens, there's always a mistake in Maguire. There'll always be a mistake in Varane. Do you know what I mean? And De Gea can't play out from the back. So once that pressure is put on you, it's the be-all and end-all. And that's the same pressure that we pushed up against Chelsea. We held them in their own third. We tried to push on them, and then when we did, the mistakes started to present themselves. And I think the similar sort of mistakes are going to present themselves. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to see your awesome number 2 play in this one, Juan Bissaka. And to be perfectly honest, that guy is full of mistakes. That's one player that you guys should get rid of now.
You never know. He might not come in for this one.
If he doesn't, I still reckon we're going to get this 2-0. If he does, it'll be worse.
Yeah, look, to be honest, it's very hard to argue your points, bro, because I seen just the way this morning, the energy that you guys, even from the press, Chelsea tried playing out from the back. Mendy on the ball, tried to play the press, even Nketiah. Like, was it Christensen that made that mistake, that tried to pass it back, and he's onto it?
Clearance, I think it was. It was either a pass back or a clearance.
And he pounced on that straight away, right? And the main thing is, he got the goal. A lot of players fumble it and don't get the opportunity, and you guys go a goal up. What do you think? Lacazette was on the bench this game. Does Nketiah, has he now maybe held that position for the next couple of games at least?
Well, to be perfectly honest, he's got...
And would you start him? Would you start him as well?
I would rather start Martinelli there. But I know Arteta's going to start Nketiah. If it's going to be a choice between Lacazette and Nketiah, you're going to start Nketiah. Lacazette has been flat for 6 games. He has shown us nothing. Nketiah, okay, he's got us some goals against Chelsea. He's been wayward in other games. But in this game against Chelsea, you can see that he was somewhat clinical and hungry. I think all Arsenal can do is use that to their advantage while we still got him. Use and abuse, put him up front, and if it don't work out in the 60th, flip him with Martinelli and see you later.
What I got from the Chelsea game, when Martinelli went up front for a while, the hold-up play is non-existent, to be honest. I see Martinelli, if you throw him on either side of the wings, up against whether it's Telles, whether it's the lower Wan-Bissaka, they're just too quick. They can get him behind. I'm not too sure about... to be honest, I haven't seen Nketiah play on either side, so I can't really make a comment.
Shocking.
But I think Nketiah can tear up Harry Maguire, Lindelof, or whoever the fuck wants to play in defence. So it's going to be interesting to see what Arteta does with the lineup, because he's chopped and changed in the last couple of weeks, and it's sometimes it's worked, like this morning, sometimes it hasn't. I mean, people could say, you know, what was Tuchel thinking about making them changes and the lineup that he brought out? But at the end of the day, it's that Chelsea team that you played, and you've got the job done. But Steve, you're telling me already 2-0. 2-0. Is top 4 gonna go to Arsenal by the end of the season? No, by the end of the season. But if this is the result, right? Man United, Arsenal, in your case, they're still kind of... Man United is maybe still in the mix. Still in the mix, you want to say. We're still tickling the balls of the Champions League, The cold ball, hot balls, we're still in the mix. Geeing it up. But I think our name's in the Europa League hat at the moment. But are you guys, is it top 4? If you win this game, surely top 4 has to be yours.
If we win this game, we're back in the top 4 hunt, and we're looking better than Tottenham. If Tottenham drop points in their next game, we might as well say it's done and dusted. If Tottenham drop points in their next game and we beat Man United, then yeah, I could say it's done and dusted.
What about because you got the North London derby coming up as well. That's done, That's 3 points.
We've won that game.
The 3-point collectors. Arsenal have now become the 3-point collectors, taking points off their rivals. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, we beat them 1 time. We beat them 2 times. We've won more trophies at their previous stadium than they ever have. Tottenham are just good at being Tottenham. Arsenal are here to win shit. So, end of the day, we're going to come down there, get our 3 points because we need them, huh? North London will always be red. There's only one colour. Chelsea, no?
I don't know because Brighton Munich rocked up the other day and slapped both of you guys up. So Harry Potter done the job there. So I think North London is Brighton.
Sorry, mate.
Brighton blue, bro. Brighton blue.
Sorry, mate. he's just a seagull, and I'm just going to take a couple of shots at him so that he can fly off, mate. You know what I mean?
Nothing but fish and chips, huh?
Well, yeah, when I fry him up and that, yeah, why not, mate? I'll make a good meal out of him, But no, look, hats off to Brighton, hats off to Brighton. That's a team that's really turned around their season with some decent signings. I'll be honest, Potter has really worked his magic. Trossard, Cucurella, great players.
Danny Welbeck.
Oh, mate, Welbs. Who else but Welbs?
Who else? Danny Welbeck. But yeah, look, I am going to go for a 1-1 Steve, because, to be honest, I don't even believe that. I don't even believe it's going to be a 1-1. But I can't say we're going to lose. Because I just don't have the heart for it. But off camera, you know what I'm saying, yeah. But on camera, it's going to be a draw. You say 2-0. Guys, let us know what you think about the predictions. Give us your predictions as well. Who's winning the game? Who are your goal scorers? Get your thoughts in the comments. And if Arsenal do win this game, is that one step closer to winning the top 4 trophy?
The top 4 trophy, mate. Yeah, we're going to be holding it up.
How times have changed. But let us know if Arsenal is going to get that top 4. Once again, Steve. Sheikh Mansour.
Much loved it. Look, all props. Big up Sheikh Mansour, mate. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I'll be happy to come to any more of the functions that you've got. Happy to represent Arsenal here, I'm happy to do it.
They're talking some shit though. We gotta tell the viewers they're talking some shit.
I mean, they're talking plenty of shit. What was it? What, 1 FA Cup win and we won?
They said what we.
Team in the league?
No, they said 1 FA Cup and they've taken over.
Yeah.
Huh? Taken over who, brother? Because you haven't taken over us with 1 FA Cup, and Arsenal had about maybe 12 or 14 now, but back then maybe like 12. It's talking some shit, these guys. But you know what? I don't see the Cronkies, I don't see the Glazers giving us that phone call and saying, yo, come on my boat, free drinks, free food.
Free views, the whole fucking thing, mate. They're not going to be doing that, right? Look, man.
Spending their money right, huh?
Oh, mate, they know how to make everybody like them. And to be perfectly honest, I think they're going to win the fucking league. We know they are. It's horrible to say.
They better because just to save the headache. But look, yeah, shout out to Sheikh Mansour, the City Group for hooking it up, bro. We've actually had a decent time here. Julian Lescott, we got to meet Julian Lescott, Bozza, and Mark Bosnich in the building. Hey, he said he's jumping on the pod. He said he's jumping on the pod.
We're going to be asking some real questions. We're going to be asking the real tough, the tough questions. The fucking nitty gritty shit. Hard nail shit. Yeah. Watch out for that.
I'm not too sure if that's for the camera, but we're going to ask him anyways. What I'm saying, Steve. Right. But guys, look, once again, thanks for joining. Like always, like I said before, get your comments below. Like the video, yeah. Make sure you like the video. Go check out Steve on his channel, the Aussie Gooner. Match previews, watch-alongs, reviews, the Arsenal yarn. He gets the guys from the UK, Kenny, Ken, Fuad. They're all jumping on board. Even a gal might be coming on the next one. We know him from the Football Terrorists. So make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Let's get Steve to 1K. Let's get Steve to 1K. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.